Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a color correction on my friend who did her hair at home. The color came out a little too brassy and golden for her liking, so what I'm doing today is lightening out that brassiness and toning it down. I'm also going to be adding a root shadow to bring in more depth and so that she has a nice grow out and doesn't feel too blonde. So the technique I'm using today is an off-the-scalp global bleach. Since we're going to be doing a root shadow, there's no need to lighten the roots since we'd just be covering them up anyways. And the reason why I'm doing a global bleach as opposed to just putting toner on her hair is because if we just did toner, her hair would fade back to this brassy gold color. I wanted to lift out these gold tones as much as possible so that her hair would last longer and fade out more beautifully. I used Wella Blondor starting at 15 volume and worked up to 20 volume. I always think that low and slow is better than using a high volume at the beginning because I don't want to risk her hair getting damaged. I divided her hair into 4 quadrants. Starting at the back, I took 1-inch sections and saturated the lightener into her hair. I'm going through and making sure that all the hair is saturated by swiping my fingers onto the hair after applying bleach. This is really important to ensure that the hair lifts evenly and that we get her as light as possible. So yeah, that's all the explaining that I had to do. I'll just go ahead and fast forward this process so you guys can see everything that I did. So after I finished applying all the bleach on her head, I went back to the first section and kind of ran the bleach through her hair one more time to make sure that everything was evenly saturated. And I also took out the saran wrap because I didn't need the hair to incubate anymore since it was already getting pretty light. It took me about an hour to apply and I let her process for 30 minutes. Then I shampooed out the lightener and then I mixed up her toner. For the toner and the root shadow, I used Tang Mydentity. The root shadow I used was 6 IG and 7 BB. The reason why I chose IG is because I kind of wanted something neutral but still slightly warm, and then I added the BB to make it more brown. For her toner, I used 9BB, a little bit of ultraviolet, and the Pearl Express toner. I used a little bit of ultraviolet to kick out some of that yellow, and then the Pearl Express toner also has a gray-violet undertone that will help neutralize the brassiness. And then the 9BB makes sure that it doesn't get too ashy and that there's still some warm brown tones coming in. Because she had previously colored hair, the lightener didn't lift her hair as much as I wanted it to. That's okay though, because her goal was to be a mid-brown dirty blonde and she likes warm tones anyways. So unfortunately the recording stopped while I was applying her root shadow, but I divided her hair into 4 quadrants and applied a 1 to 2 inch root shadow on her whole head, and then I went in with the toner. I made sure to saturate each section really thoroughly and used a comb to blend the root shadow in with the toner. I let her process for 20 minutes after applying, and here's how it looks as the toner is processing. So after that, I just blow dried her hair, and we can already see it looks so good and so pretty. The root shadow makes her hair look really natural, and this in-between brown and blonde color really complements her skin tone. I'm curling her hair using the Babyliss Pro curling iron in the 1 1/4 inch barrel. I'm doing alternating sections in the back, and towards the front of her face, I am curling it away from her face. The alternating sections help with that nice beachy wavy look without looking too curled and too uniform. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you want. I'll be uploading a lot more hair tutorials in the future. Thanks. Bye.